But tell me, as an Indian designer, if you had to represent an Indian sensibility in your work, what are the three things that you would like perceived of your country through your work?
Well, obviously, India is all about the people, so you'd have to have a deep sense of trying to portray that, which is, and also, I don't know if it, when you talk of Indian design, most people immediately think of like, legends and folk tales and stuff. But obviously, it's much more than that. So it's a very broad definition that you're looking at, and also it's not easy to represent it. What we tried to do through our festival was really that, and it was a challenge as well because you had to look at modern India and what most people think of India. So you had to have a balance of both. So I suppose the cliches are truck graphics and street paintings and stuff like that, but there's obviously much more, and I tried to mix a bit of both into.
Have you tried to explore what is that much more?
Yeah, I have, but I'm in the process really. So yeah.
So what specifically do you think you'll get out of the experience in Milan? Because you seem to have accomplished quite a bit in your, whether it's playing the violin or with your graphic design sensibility and your illustration skills. What is it specifically that you are looking forward to seeing in Milan, and how will that specifically impact you in the years to come?
Well, firstly, I've never been to Europe, so it will be my first time there. So obviously there's something new to learn there. And I mean, I have friends and seniors who've been to this exhibition before, the Isolani, and I've heard a lot about it, and I'm really excited about it because I know that I mean, although it's a furniture festival, there's obviously graphic design involved in everything that you see around, even in forms and in objects. And I'm an enthusiastic observer and learner, so I know that I'll have a lot to take back. And I mean, I said this in the interview, but Italy is really the place. I mean, for me, being interested in music, Italy is one place where a lot of famous composers and there's so much history with the music itself, particularly with the violin. I mentioned that the Stradivarius violin, which is the finest make of violin, is in Italy, and there's so much great artwork there. You have the Last Supper in Milan itself. So hopefully I'll get a chance to see those as well and get an experience of it. So I'm really looking forward to that if I get to go there.
Slightly elaborate on the techniques or processes that you worked on. Like, I like the fact that there was this, I forgot, was it
cyanotype.
Cyanotype.
It's
so are there any other kind of processes that you work with digitally, or like physical analog models?
Yeah, we experiment a lot with illustration. Those were something that was slightly different, which is why I showed them. But then, yeah, we do experiment with material and textures and stuff. So I've done a lot of that, and they want in a presentation. I like to use a lot of mixed media, really. So whatever I can find around, I'll probably use it in the illustrations. Whether it's, I'm naturally inclined to use like oil pastels or charcoal and stuff, but then I do like combining a lot of things and seeing what comes out of it, because sometimes they really work. Like when I did that journal, I realized that you can draw in oil pastels, and if you go over it with a pencil, the pencil actually it kind of carves through the charcoal, through the pastels, and it looks really nice. So yeah, and the cyanotype thing that I was talking about, it's a photographic process, but you can do illustrations with it, because you need a treated sheet, and you can place anything from OHP sheets with photographs on them, or any objects that you like, and create a composition. And each time it's different because it depends on the sunlight and how long you've exposed it and stuff like that. So.
I mean, speaking of oil, I think something that really struck me in your presentation was the oil spill and the issues that were revolving around that. So I think that was very, very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you very much.